famous, like an incomplete letter destined for a special place. Now, I wonder where that might be.
Need an expert opinion?
Hi, you called? I just improved my ability to sense the world's gravitational fields.
I have now caught a glimpse of the challenges you once faced, and finally understood the burdens you once carried.
Need an expert opinion?
Endman, don't be shy.
I am currently on standby. Need an expert opinion? Endman, over here! a very picky dresser, you know? But this isn't too shabby. I'm a very picky dresser, you know? But this isn't too shabby. Artifacts created with brand new technology. Artifacts created with brand new technology. Need an expert opinion?
Entering core AIC area.
Endfield, over here.
Initiating combat algorithms.
Enjoy your
Take them out.
Need an expert opinion?
I'm ready.
Don't be shy. Come closer.
Entering core AIC area.
Over here.
Yes.
Hi. You called? I love doing what I'm actually good at.
is extremely dangerous. Be on guard.
That looks like a place for some serious fun, right? Check out these awesome ponytails. A letter? For me? A letter? For me? And...
Does anyone actually? Someone wants to reach the top.
Oh, you're here.
In position.
Need an expert opinion?
I'm ready.
Don't be shy. Come close. Don't be shy.
I am currently on standby. Every iota of growth counts.
A rare resourcing point.
This thing is super rare. I'm gonna keep it for my research. Need an expert opinion?
Hi, you called? Is this where our story begins? Time to change some gravity.
Need an expert?
I am currently on standby. Benchmarks of precision and efficiency are applicable to constructive activities as well as destructive solutions.
Ready to go, Endman? All right then. Let's roll, team.
Endman, our intel office has something new for you. The enemy's target isn't the power plant itself. They're actually heading towards the UWST Ether testing site in the same area. The Ether connection gave us an important lead, but we're unsure where the Landbreaker chief is. We also don't know how the LBs manipulated the Ether itself. Just be careful out there, team.
We've arrived. This is the Electrical Power Generation Center of the UWST. It's literally the beating heart that keeps the entirety of Valley 4 running.
And I was looking forward to a breath of fresh air after coming out of that super long tunnel. The skies look really bleak and suffocating. We're getting closer to the place, and the situation just keeps looking worse.
Yes, and we must bring Tata to that place.
Finally! This is the last stretch of walking for today.
We have been delayed multiple times along the way. Every second counts. This is the UWST Originium Power Plant. For many years, it was the symbol of humanity's pioneering efforts in Valley 4. Our objective is the Ether test site. And it's a little further away from us. It's also the source of this disaster.
Look at this mess. Both the power plant and the test site took a real serious beating. Can it still work?
It should. This building has always given regular maintenance. That being said, we need to go. And quickly.
And I was expecting an LB welcoming party.
It is pretty strange. The Landbreakers should have occupied this entire area.
What?
You waddled into this fight with quite a few tricks. You struggle in vain.
Shodit ladalash, shogalozalash kadai. Na huis litskina shwak. Nar crucitan.
Deprived of memories and soul, what could the legendary savior possibly achieve? The Foundation worries too much. I see no savior. You are but an empty husk. Like footprints in the rain, none will remember your passing.
The Endman is awake.
The Endman is no weakling. Just adjust your breathing, and don't get up too fast. Apologies for being late. Neferit's Luckies were more fanatical than I expected. I failed to track her down. Once again, the Bone Crusher Chief chose to leave at a key moment. Her actions gave us time to regroup, but this shouldn't be her way of doing things. Something isn't right.
My head's hurting. Tata? What happened to Tata? What are we gonna do? Tata, are you all right? Can you still move?
Neferith is already heading towards the Ether test site. We don't have time to head back and look for Yvonne. Yvonne mentioned that she worked here for a while. Professor Crow was the one in charge of the lab where she worked. Perhaps we can find experimental modules they left behind.
But I don't think we could do anything with it. Even if we had the instruction manual. I hope we can find other professional repair crews or scientists in this place.
While tracking down the Landbreakers, I actually met a few UWST crewmates trying to survive the disaster. Don't worry, I'll know where they are.
Let's organize what we know to get a clearer picture of the situation. It'll help us decide our next move. This map is constructed using UWST blueprints. We're in the Originium power plant. Most of the old machinery would be stored here. This is the Ether test site, source of the Valley 4 disaster, and the final destination of our mission.
Neferit's Luckies are gathering around the Ether test site. We'll be facing the main Bone Crusher force along the way.
We must find a way to fix Tata and stop Neferith.
Found anything after you went your separate way?
I learned more about the size of the Bone Crusher clan, their plans, and command structure. I also found traces of ether energy. Something does not smell right to me. Besides, I also ran into an unexpected ally trying to stop the Bone Crushers on her own. I believe you knew her, Supervisor Perlica.
Another solo operator? But I have not received any messages regarding the activities of other operators.
There's no need to check your logs. She will be waiting for us.
Enfield, do not forget your promise.
She just ran off like that. Who was that person?
She's Lycia. I dealt with her before. And so did the Administrator. Lycia is a partner of Enfield, but she is not one of us. She pursues her own agenda. If she showed up here, it means that... we should focus on our current mission. Endman, certain details about Lycia's missions are classified. Once we return to Dijon, I'll immediately assess this incident with the Founder and give you my report. There must be a reason why these landbreakers showed up here. The UWST
Who's there? You're Enfielders, right? Whew. I thought we were goners.
There's an emergency, and your help will be crucial. So we have a prototype that Professor Crow designed. We need to get it repaired.
Ah, I know where his workshop is. I'll tell you how to get there.
Thank you. And stay back if the fighting starts. Just leave the enemies to us.
The enemies won't stop coming. Time to clean them out. What?
I'm ending this nonsense! Try breaking out of that!
Gathering data.
More enemies! Together, one bit!
Hey!
On-time delivery!
Veritas is with us!
This looks like Crow's workshop.
Ah, saved at last.
We desperately need to fix this trans-ether tranquilizer automata prototype unit that Professor Crow designed. I hope...
Crow. We haven't seen him for a while. But there's an auto repair platform in this room that might get your thing fixed. We must find Dean and Atis, our two missing technicians. Here's a map of the power plant for your reference. They were last seen in different areas. I'll give you a list of the required parts.
Can you really fix Tata? I mean, the prototype?
Definitely. While you go and find our missing people, I'll think of a way to get it onto the repair platform. Oh, by the way, someone managed to defeat most of the LBs, but the fight also started plenty of fires in the building. Damages to the steam pipes may have created dangerous leaks. This facility has miles of pipelines. The leaking steam would be extremely hazardous.
Pipelines? Endman, security cameras of the second floor are still working. We can use them to verify pipe damages and leaks. Wolfguard, other landbreakers may still return to this position. I'll need you to stay back and protect these technicians.
Roger.
LBs have damaged the heat transfer systems within the power plant. The heat transfer pipes run through most areas of the Originium power plant. When the LBs busted into our place, Dean was tuning the facilities in the grinding zone, while Atus was carrying out routine checks at the cooling zone. I'm not sure if they're safe.
The leaking steam has blocked this way. Trace the damaged pipe. There should be a yellow-colored control valve nearby.
Repaired. Now we can head to the grinding zone and look for our techie.
This must be the grinding zone.
Resourcing point.
Shoot!
My gadgets are idiot-proof. And if you find them too clunky, you probably, didn't read my instructions properly.
Who's there?
Don't be scared. We're here to help.
I was carrying out routine repairs when those LBs... shouting and fighting noises went on forever. I have no idea what they were up against. They even broke the main heat manifold. I scurried out when they weren't looking.
Landbreakers fighting each other. Perhaps some of them were affected by the blight, just like what happened at the science park. Can you still walk? Come, let's meet up at the workshop. Your abilities should be able to repair these valves, Endman.
Wow, that's incredible! I gotta run to the workshop, and you gotta tell me how you fix that thing after all this is over.
Enjoy your fun!
Lighthouse is the last technician we need.
Try to not stumble! Your weight just doubled!
To find for the repair crew.
Kate?
Oh! Help! Vitalis! Thank you all.
You're safe. But we need your help to fix our TATA prototype.
TA? Well, sure, but fixing that thing...
This place is still rather dangerous. The administrator and I...
Oh, his lab. It's not easy to find, and they built it for security and... Wait, there's a narrow maintenance corridor that you can use. Leaking steam.
We took care of every LB in the power plant.
I need a breather. I'll return to the workshop shortly.
Decent loot identified.
Look! This must be the lab below us. Is this it? The words read, Ether Stabilizing Module. I wonder if this fits on Tata. Hope the model number is right. Phew! That should be everything to prepare for Tata's repairs. Let's head back to the workshop. Tata can't wait.
Thank you for saving our crew. We won't delay our side of the bargain. Repair work for this prototype starts now.
I don't know where Crow went. I hope he's all right. Let's get to work. All right, crew. I need more hands here.
Endman, it's obvious you're concerned about Lycia. But the only thing I can tell you right now is to trust her and have faith in me. If Lycia's prey has indeed arrived at Valley 4, various factions and powers of this world would start making their own moves. I must tread very lightly. Yes, we've known Lycia, but it was quite a while ago, Endman. Despite her immense powers, she always preferred acting alone. She seems to have a very personal obsession about something. I mentioned that Lycia has her own agenda, and it's shaped wholly by her obsession. She left her sense of justice behind. Endfield was to pick it up and carry things through, and that is the promise we've made. We must stop Neferith. Lycia's gaze is already looking for those behind her. Tata's repair work is almost done. Let's take a look.
Wow, Tata looks great again! I was so worried back then.
Self-diagnostics complete. It's looking fine.
Just doing our part. We can't thank you enough for saving our lives. The prototype's chassis may look rather compromised, but the core components are intact. We also saw quite a bit of internal reinforcements and welding. Whoever was in charge of the previous repair job is truly a master.
Indeed. Yvonne spent quite a bit of time on key repairs. Endman, it's time for us to keep moving. We must do whatever we can to stop Nefereth. Team, Nefereth has gone to the Ether test site with her most elite bone crushers. Be prepared, and expect hard battles ahead of us. Wolfguard, you said you recon the nearby areas. Will the UWST crew be safe here?
Almost all the remaining enemies are ahead of us. Lacey and I thoroughly cleaned up the place. They'll not harass us from the rear.
And I say it's time to wipe the gloom off our faces. Time to advance!
Administrator, look at the skies. Time is not on our side.
Those clouds are incredibly dark. The weather has grown a lot worse since we first entered the building. All right, Tata. You should be excited. You're the key to ending this crisis.
I would prefer sunnier days. Enfielders, it's time to bring back the sunshine.
Together, people! This should glass you up. Hey, catch this! Get up! Hey, shoot!
Everything worked according to plan.
Activating early warning routines.
A frigid conclusion. I'm ending this nonsense. Got my fire sword right here. Calculated meltdown. Try breaking out of that.
The rupture rate has changed more during the last 5 minutes than it did during the last 5 hours.
You.
ending this nonsense! Watch it! Hey! Hey! Yeah! Catch this! Ha! Deal! Shoot! Hey! Yeah! Got my hard sword right here! This should glass you up!
No hostile need an expert opinion?
Essential resourcing location found.
This together, people! Shoot! Hey! Get some fast Anyone hurt? Let me know.
Memory sectors overloading.
You're flat! This new module is totally wicked! Try not to stumble! You're wicked stumble! Try breaking out of that!
Calculated meltdown.
Lock on target! Got my fire supporter right here! This should glass you up! No hostile survivors detected! Decent loot identified. We're almost there.
Activating early warning routines.
Never promised us a future that you wouldn't dare to imagine. Cowards! You abandoned us. Left us to our fates. But you won't stop us! Bone Crusher! With me!
You do! Ready for a follow-up. This should glass you up!
Deconstructing.
No second chance!
And thou shalt be blessed.
I just doubled my output. Try breaking out of that. Well, make it up with tech.
We'll be facing Neferith soon, Endman. I don't know what her plans are, but we finally caught up to her. It's only been a short while since your awakening, Administrator. Neferith is obviously way more powerful than the Landbreakers we knew. Perhaps our operation has not been planned well enough. She's hiding a great conspiracy. This entire thing might be a trap. Just like what happened 10 years ago. Yes, you're right. Endfield once overcame tribulations far more terrible than this. Endfielders, today, we shall fight alongside our Administrator. Make your final preparations. We shall restore peace to Valley 4. The time has come to reveal the truth. Are you ready, Endmen?
Heavy? That's right! Like that with
Struggle all you want.
Part of us from above. Evade!
Thou shalt be blessed. Recursive routine. Take him down.
Try breaking out of that!
Gathering data. Recursive routine. Gathering data. Veritas is with us. Deconstructing. Recursive routine.
The battlefield is really different from what I thought. I swear, I won't let this happen again.
the fight you can give me? I wonder why they're so afraid of you. Fuck them. Disappointing wretches.
No hostile survivors detected.
Tata? Tata! Neferith and Tata, they both disappeared.
Our protosync received a notification that it's been terminated. It sacrificed itself and saved us.
I know what it did. I saw Tata's last emote. Tata wouldn't have to do this if I were stronger.
It's all right, Jen. None of this was your fault. We'll have to ask Andre and Yvonne. But it's not going to be easy telling them what happened to Tata.
I'm sorry, Perlica. I got carried away. In any case, Tata helped us win the fight, right?
Ether energy readings are falling rapidly. They should return to background levels soon enough. Yes. We have successfully averted the crisis for the time being. Something doesn't feel right.
What is it?
I'm seeing something else besides standard ether energy count. There are unusual outlier pulses with no discernible patterns. I lack the means to decipher these outliers right now. That portal Neferith opened in the final moment is way beyond what we can achieve with Originium arts. There are just so many questions left unanswered. We should get back to the hub base ASAP and share what we found with Director Chin and our UWST allies. Comms are back online.
I'm getting a gazillion messages. How much did we miss? Are we taking the cable car? Almost thought we had to run all the way back.
The cable car was the usual mode of transport between the hub and the power plant. Now that the cable car is working again, It's a sign that peace has finally returned. Valley 4 is healing. According to Director Chin's coordinates, our objective should be over there. Look, it's over there. Thank you, Endman. But I'm all right. Chen had it worse. She was the one who held up Neferith.
I'm all right too. I just wish I did better. But maybe Perlica's right. We already did our best.
We should head back to base quickly. Everyone's definitely waiting for us.
You really pulled it off. Thank you so much, Enman. Once again, you've saved Valley 4. Get some rest at the worker dorms. Andre and I will take care of the rest.
Oh, Emman and Supervisor Perlica, if you have the time, please come find me on the first floor of the control tower.
Apologies. I was making a prayer. Should we find ourselves disoriented, a reflective meditation shall reveal the path to Veritas.
Yes, that's how it's done. Another step forward.
All data codes normal and
So, any instructions, Administrator?
Enmin, you're here.
Director Chin, the hub base looks busy again.
Of course. The worst crisis is now behind us. But there's a great deal of cleanup work that we need to sort out with our friends at the UWST.
Enmin and Supervisor Perlica, I read all the reports and communication logs before you arrived. Talk to me if you have any questions or concerns.
That is also my most pressing concern. We should restore our Enderman's memories ASAP. We asked the syndicates to charge the sarcophagus, but we did not find it at the Ether test site.
Understood. Recovering the sarcophagus remains our top priority. From what we know, the sarcophagus should be safe and sound. Gilberta has sealed it away at a secure place with her Originium arts.
Sounds great. But I guess you're gonna tell us the bad news?
I checked the coordinates she gave me, and they're in the most blighted area of the Ether test site.
No, that's...
Director Chin, can you sync those coordinates with us and Fiona?
Of course.
Director Chin is right. The location marked by those coordinates is extremely blighted.
But we lost Tata. I don't think we can deal with the blight.
Tata. Are we talking about the prototype?
Yeah. Tata's the nickname we gave it.
Tata fired its pulse at the crucial moment, but it then disappeared along with the ether cell. We need to talk to Andre and Ivan to gather actual operational data of the prototype. They need to be informed of this outcome as well. The feasibility of building another prototype must be discussed. An effective blight neutralization device is essential if we wish to recover the sarcophagus.
All right. I now have a good idea about our situation. When the rupture rift dissipated, I tried calling Yvonne, but she didn't respond. And Andre's busy drawing up regional rebuilding plans for the UWST. I don't think they're free to take on other tasks right now. Enman, Supervisor Perlica, you should get some rest. I'll tell Andre and Yvonne of our...
Fine. I guess we don't have a better solution. Perhaps we should rest, Endman, and wait for Director Chin to contact us. Endman. I found a decent place, right? No. I'm feeling better. We overcame a major crisis. Our actions protected everyone in Valley 4. When I stand here and gaze upon the hub base as well as the power plant on the horizon, I can't help but feel a little emotional thinking about that battle we fought. Now, to be honest with you, I'm actually a little disappointed. If it weren't for Tata, victory would not be ours. And we still have yet to secure the sarcophagus. But I will no longer lose heart, or let the fear of defeat overtake me. Having fought this battle alongside you and with the help of our friends, I finally learned my lesson. I was being immature when I forced myself to tackle the problem alone. True leaders cannot rely solely on themselves to guide their people through hardship. They must learn to trust and support their friends. Thank you, Endman. There are a lot of things I must learn from you. Our journey has just begun. We may face numerous difficulties and challenges, and Endfield must rise to meet them. Endman? This peace might not last. But for now, let's just gaze upon this vast land and envision a brighter future for all of us.
Endman,
I got awesome news from Andre. Yvonne told him that she found a way to build Tata again.
Yvonne's abilities are truly astounding. She came up with a solution so quickly.
Someone super smart like her is definitely going to make it work. Let's go talk to her already.
Okay. Remember the place where we repaired Tata at the Originium Science Park? We're meeting over there.
Have I been summoned?
You're finally here! Now that our entire gang has arrived, we should go and talk to Yvonne right away!
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'll have to sync my data with our Endman.
Okay.
Endman, I told Yvonne that we'll need a device like Tata to neutralize the blight and retrieve the sarcophagus. She told me that she would, quote, make an unprecedented effort to create a similar device with a significant fraction of the original's features, unquote. We might not get a perfect copy of Tata. Indeed, during our communication, she sounded quite exhausted. Perhaps she hasn't slept properly for days. Meanwhile, Mr. Andre can't remove himself from his hub-base rebuilding project. However, making another prototype got him quite excited, and he gave us something.
Gave us something? Ooh. I hope it's something useful?
It is. While assembling the prototype, he kept a backup testing log with plenty of data. definitely. He also said the prototype is the magnum opus of numerous scientists. It is the proof of their contributions towards Valley 4.
Well said. I don't care how impossible this might be, but I'm gonna do everything I can to help Yvonne build a new Tata.
If you're ready, Endman, we can start right away.
Some areas in Dijon are still inaccessible. I wonder what's inside.
Isn't this the place where we connected Tata to the signal tower? We also did some serious power scanning here. Tata revealed every core of the local blight.
And then it overloaded. We should have paid attention to Tata's response. It was trying to warn us of our misoperation.
Yeah, we should have paid closer attention to Tata's beeps and dupes. I only realized we messed up when the casing literally melted before my eyes.
We never really knew Tata. Despite our lack of understanding, we demanded it to perform the most impossible of tasks. found an interesting record from the Signal Tower databank.
It's an image. Hey, that's us resting while Tata is getting charged.
Perhaps Tata regarded itself as a member of our team. Back then, it was a rare occasion when we could take a break. Tata treated it as a memorable moment and saved a picture of us at the Signal Tower.
Good job, everyone. Found the Signal Tower data yet?
I'm sending you both the testing log we received from Andre and the Signal Tower databank.
I heard ya. Let me run a data safety scan before importing them. Let's roll. Yes! Success! And I also added some brand new designs that I never tested before. I skipped a few verification steps and the final packaging process just to be on the safe side. You can treat this as an ad hoc and improvised test component. I will now load this onto your protosyncs.
So that's how it is. You miniaturized Tata's scanning feature into a micro-scale component. This can then be installed on our protosync.
Tata isn't chonky anymore. It's so small.
Because I applied a new game-changing idea. Power from the Protocol Originium and the Protosync's amplifier will replicate the Blight scanning feature nicely. I also optimized the power conduction process and eliminated the overly bloated redundancy. The upgrade can easily reveal the cores of Blight patches about 50 to several hundred square meters in size. And I only spent a few days on this thing. We have successfully recreated the core feature and fitted it to your protosync. Worked out better than I expected. Now, onto the more important stuff. This is just a test component, so I'll need you to run a few tests before you start spamming the feature on an actual Blight patch. There's a low-power simulation device underneath the research center. We'll need it to perform our test run. Follow me. This special facility can simulate Blight wavelengths to quickly create glops of Blight. Try to be careful. I know I said simulate, but Blight glops have a habit of giving us nasty surprises. So, I kept the simulator here for safety considerations. I never knew I would be activating it today. I've done all the necessary checks. Once I switch the simulator on, you'll activate the test component's scanning feature. Let's see if you can find the Blight core. Just stay in the containment zone and you'll be safe. See, I'm here, so there is no reason to get paranoid.
Success. The scan has revealed the Blight core.
Awesome!
One thing off my list. Head back to my lab for the next step. Test component feature V and V complete. Leave the packaging to me. I'll also refer to usage logs and regularly release improved and stable builds for you.
Very nice. Speaking of which, why isn't Tata feeling anything?
It's not meant to feel anything. I built it to handle blight phenomenon, and that's that.
Professor Yvonne, Tata's core function is working, but Chen was asking about its smart module. We'll need both to have a complete build of Tata.
Smart module? I made the prototype's main chips and the external wavelength emission module. And Andre was commissioned to furnish it with a protective casing and a mobility assembly. Yeah, we did think about the smart module, but we never actually installed one on the prototype.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with smart modules. I was talking about the special thingy that lets Tata display cute emotes.
Ah, the emote plugin. That's just a cosmetic feature with simple codes. The core function of the tool should work perfectly without it.
Tool? Do you just treat them as tools?
What? Hey, don't treat me like I'm some kind of heartless egghead with zero feelings. I confess that I do occasionally deploy my gadgets and drones as weaponry, but I am emotionally connected to each and every one of them. And according to my original design, the prototype was scripted to display a random emote after executing a command. It was designed to act cute and liven up the blightery it was designed to handle. Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't blame you for wanting a cosmetic feature. Tata was designed to be cute. Very well then. Once I find the time, I'll upload the plugin for you.
But Tata's emotes aren't just a bunch of code. Tata was being dead serious and responding to what we were saying.
Yvonne, I always thought you installed a special smart module on Tata because it was actively giving context-based feedback and expressing its emotions. This was also why we treated Tata as an integral member of our team.
Expressing its emotions? But those emotes were only expressed when it executed a command. You must be... Hold on. Were you saying that the prototype actively displayed emotes when you talked to it? Even when it wasn't performing any scans?
That's right! We saw tons of emotes when we started up Tata, defeated the LBs, connected to the signal tower, and got Tata repaired. Tata was emoting us all the time.
When did you start seeing the emotes?
I believe Tata was displaying its emotes right from the beginning.
Are you sure? All right. Let's all take a deep breath. Okay. Now, I'm being dead serious here, and this is not a joke. Endmin, I got a question for you. But spend some time on it, and answer it as accurately as you can. While being accompanied by the prototype, did you feel that the prototype was sentient?
Thank you for listening to my thoughts, Endmin. I believe Tata's emotes were not cosmetic results of simple scripting. To us, Tata isn't just a scanning unit. It means so much more than that. Perhaps Tata was sentient all along.
What do you think, Enmin? I never figured out the hard sciences or advanced tech, and I don't intend to do so. Back in Hongshan, my Chanchi instructor taught me that the blade mirrors the heart. Every slash and thrust would reflect our emotions. I'm not as skilled as my instructor, but I'm still pretty good at reading someone's mood from the way they swing a weapon. Some principles are universal. I could really connect with Tata's feelings when I saw its emotes. That means it's definitely got a mind of its own.
Figured it out? Tell me what you think. Really? You believe that Tata was sentient? If that were the case, does that mean that Tata, chose to sacrifice itself to protect you? I need time to figure this out. Time. I need time. Maker Mommy's got a ton of questions for you, Tata. Text-to-speech module. Oh, yes! Mommy's gonna slap a proper TTS on you. My baby bot's gotta have the cutest voice ever! Mommy's gonna bring Tata back!
Shoot!
Hi, Endman. Gilberta here. I heard that you found a new way for cleaning up the blight. I've just fully recovered. I'm heading out to join the team. We can then fetch the sarcophagus together. Supervisor Prolica, Operator Chen. So nice to see you all.
Hi, Gilberta. We rushed over here right after your call.
How's it going, babe? You healed up quick and nicely.
I've been doing my best to get better after returning to Enfield. I never had a real chance for a proper self-intro. If it weren't for you, Endfield would be facing a very different situation now.
We have to look out for each other, Gilberta. Now that you're better, we need to verify what happened to you after the power plant explosion, as well as the conditions of the sarcophagus and its location.
I was trying to prevent the falling anchors from hitting the sarcophagus, so I hid it in this area with my Originium arts. This place used to be rather safe, but the cable car went down and comms went out. I wandered around the place to protect it and look for a way to call you. And then, a huge mob of landbreakers showed up and a huge explosion wrecked the entire power plant. This entire place quickly turned into a blight zone. I knew that I had zero chance of escaping the place with the sarcophagus in tow, so I laid down a special gravity field around it and sent it somewhere really high, so it won't be affected by the blight or get vandalized by the breakers. And then I did my best to avoid them and tried to make my way back to the hub base for support. Oh yeah, that didn't go too well. I had to fight off a few pesky raiders and ended up with some scratches on me.
Must have been hard. Thank you for what you've done for the sarcophagus and our Endmen.
You're most welcome. Now if everyone's ready, let's get started on recovering the sarcophagus. This place has really changed. A lot. I can't really remember where I floated the sarcophagus. That looks like where I unleashed some serious arts. Yeah, this is gotta be the way.
Careful, Endman. We large mass of blood to the head. Let's perform a scan by using the proto sink at this location.
I'm gonna flip the world!
Try breaking out of that. Veritas calculated meltdown.
Get us! Got my fire support right here.
Take them down. Memory sectors overloading.
Lock on target.
Recursive routine. I'm ending this nonsense.
I just doubled my output.
Deconstruct. This should blast you up.
Total overload. Come get some.
Success. I'm still picking up plenty of abnormal readings in the surrounding residues. The path ahead won't be easy, Endman. Stay close.
Whoa! These floating rocks aren't stable at all. But I don't think they'll be dropping to the ground anytime soon. Watch out, Endman! Don't miss your jump!
Careful, Jen. You're moving too fast.
Whoa! No one
Gilberta, are you alright?
I'm alright, Perlica. Maybe the wound didn't fully heal. And I'm a little short on breath. Sorry about making you worried. I'm alright. It's nothing serious, really. And I've been lying on a bed for 2 days and really need some exercise. I'm a messenger. and I've been commissioned to deliver a fully charged sarcophagus to the Endmen. I've made enough trouble for everyone involved, so there's no way I'm giving up right now. I'm definitely leading you to the delivery. Sarcophagus is right there!
Yeah.
Incredible. I didn't expect to see a strange sight like this. No, it's more than strange. It feels like something that I can't really describe. The sarcophagus is not damaged, but it is surrounded by multiple forces, repelling, interfering, intersecting, and colliding with one another.
It's the Blight. The sarcophagus has been here for too long, and the Blight is always trying to disrupt my gravity field.
Not just the Blight. I sense another mysterious force. Do you see it? It's keeping the Blight energies at bay. Perhaps the fully charged sarcophagus is emitting this strange energy. In any case, we really have Gilberta's Originium arts to thank. The sarcophagus is intact. We can proceed with its recovery.
You're so kind, Perlica. I never expected my arts to last this long.
Recovery? Perlica, how are we supposed to carry this huge bed of stone all the way back to base? We'll need every shoulder we have. Endmen?
That won't be necessary. We'll initiate teleprotocol right here. Let's beam everyone back to Dijon, along with the sarcophagus.
Here? Are you sure we can do this? This isn't a TP point, you know?
I've made my preparations ahead of time. To establish a successful TP link with Dijon, we must place these beacons around the sarcophagus. Endmen, let's find suitable places for the triangulating beacons. Good job, everyone. All 3 beacons have been deployed. We'll initiate teleprotocol at once and return to Dijon.
Oh, sorry, Perlica. I need to say something. Before I came here, I actually picked up a lot of delivery work at the hub base. I got Enfield, UWST, and even Nomad packages to deliver. Can I take care of them before heading back to Dijon?
Of course, Gilberta. You're free to arrange your time as you see fit. Dijon is home to every Endfield operator. Just call me or Fiona when you feel like coming back.
Perlica, Endman, you can go first. I gotta stay. Kinda need to head back to the hub base with Gilberta. I've been watching you, Gil. Your wounds are hurting, and there's no way I'm letting you head back on your own.
The Endman and I will feel much safer if Chen escorts you back, Gilberta.
Oh dear. I guess Chen saw right through me. You're being too kind, people. I just gotta see my delivery through, you know? Edmund, I guess this is farewell for now.
Fiona, verify target coordinates and techno-protocol synchronization.
Roger. This will take a while. Coordinates confirmed. Depth -1. Beacon coordinate synchronization success.
Initiate techno-protocol. Teleprotocol success. Fiona, don't forget to monitor residual energy waves after the TP transfer.
Roger that, ma'am. Readings are looking normal. Time for a much-needed break, people.
That's good to hear. Endman, Dijong has successfully recovered the sarcophagus. The next step is to get you inside it and restore your memories. I will contact the engineering division for pre-operation checks and preparations. You can go and rest right now. Talk to me once you're ready.
Sorry. Maybe we should add a suite of machines.
Does anyone actually use this?
Endman, got something nice for you. Hey, don't open it here. I like this place. It's very isolated from mundane distractions that may potentially affect my research data. I like this place. It's very isolated from... Endman, if it's a gift from you, then I'll ignore the shoddy designs and treasure it well.
Endman?
Endman, we finished testing and tuning the equipment. We shall proceed once you're mentally prepared. You're awake, Endman. How are you feeling, Endman? Did you recover your memories? What? But the engineering division and I have verified every function of the sarcophagus. Its memory restoration feature should be running perfectly. Maybe the Endman's amnesia is caused by something else? I'm convening a meeting with other divisional leads to get to the bottom of your lost memories, Endman. Too many things are going on. I might have to do a bit of traveling again. Go and rest. If you need to talk to me, you know where to find me.
Got time for a nice dinner on site? We can repair the outer decks together. I heard there'll be a meteor shower on that day.
Seeing the meteor shower in
Does
space
anyone actually use this
is wonderful.
Someone once reached the top with just 2 jumps.
Operate your archival, right? Done with that hectic routine.
Oh, you're here, Administrator.
Administrator?
Recent equipment faults have resulted in several cases of...
Hi, Administrator. I'm curious. What's the tech that keeps Dejiang operational?
I don't see any anti-gravity mods.
We spend all our grant. Hey, I got some.
Really sorry.
Maybe we should add a suite of machines in this place.
The incident has been logged. Just be glad that he was perfect.
Good day. Is there anything you need?
I've said it before. The Mark II model has error-proof and variable-tolerant designs. Reactivating the sarcophagus won't change anything. The sarcophagus has nothing to do with her amnesia. I believe it has more to do with her conditions when she last entered it. She must find a way to help herself.
But my Endman's recovered none of his memories, and you know it. You can't force a drowning person to swim on their own. Give me a sensible alternative.
Take a deep breath, Perlica. She's doing way better than drowning in this mess. Perhaps she was splashing around a bit just to avoid the dark currents. Just think about the Endman you knew. The girl's literally a queen at navigating dangerous waters, not some helpless quitter flopping about like a fool. Ah, Tertius! You came at just the right time.
Administrator.
I believe you overheard our little convo. Got a reminder for you. I have a feeling you saw this coming and prepared a foolproof contingency plan. This plan must have clues that only you could decipher. We just need to find those clues and the cipher.
Sorry about my outburst, M3. And thank you for reminding us.
Well, there are things that shouldn't be rushed. I'm taking a break. Bye-byes.
Endman, can you remember the last time we were on this bridge together? Sorry. I shouldn't have been so upset. Perhaps I have been pushing things a little too hard. Okay. And I wasn't a supervisor back then. I was just a little girl who hardly knew better. I didn't know what Endfield stood for. I knew nothing about our vision or goals. Much of the world I lived upon was a mystery to me. You'd accompany me on this bridge, our usual place. You would point out different areas of the land and give me geography lessons. The clusters of light in the south are the city-states of the Civilization Band. The Talos II General Chamber of Commerce, or TGCC, armed with their lauded corporate practice and strategy, has created this unbreakable financial empire. The string of strongholds along the expressways mark the expansions of the United Workers' Syndicates of Talos II. The UWST would create massive stockpiles of resources from their mining operations. Syndicate scientists are always at work, developing new technologies and weapons. And beyond that frigid mist, far into the furthest horizon that our eyes could reach, stands the Order of Steel Oath. The Knights have raised mighty frontier fortresses to defend against the eternal threat that lurks in the north. Endman, I'm now the supervisor of Endfield Industries, with very real and pressing responsibilities. Yet I could barely reach a fraction of what you once accomplished. I'm curious how you felt and what you thought every time we awakened you in times of crisis. Were you disappointed in our failures and weaknesses? Would you blame us for being so immature and ignorant of our past?
But I know that I'm never disappointed, and I'll never blame my people. And since I've been awakened on so many occasions, and defeated every crisis, then I definitely have a very good understanding of my duty and the things I can achieve. And facing the crisis with my Enfielders and helping the people of this world happens to be my duty.
And thus we follow and press onward, led by our beacon in the long night. Thank you, Endman. Like always, you pointed the way and led me out of uncertainty. Before I forget, I couldn't find the time to properly thank you. The recovery of the sarcophagus was supposed to be my mission, but fortunately you insisted on coming with me, because I would never have saved Valley 4 without your help. Thank you for everything you've done for the hub base, the UWST, and everyone who lives in Valley 4. We will face more dangers and challenges, but you are the administrator, the one who led Endfield against every adversity and triumphed. With you at our helm, we shall push into the final destination that unites us all as one.